money to the big sisters and big Joes and big uncles and all for the, but who has caused the effects of alcohol? They want to use that as donations, as, oh, we'll whitewash our money so that we are accepted. For the longest possible time, the Ministry of Education refused donations from Seagrams. Why? Because it's all bootleg crapshoot money. Money that has been made out of humping Mary Bestwich over a temperance movement and causing the fundamental, what do you think, like good cowboy girls, they don't like to have a good time? They do, but they have found, out of trial and error, out of research, out of facts, out of correlation, that alcohol and intimate partner violence go hand in hand. Like this wonderful sweetheart who was good at the guitar and strumming, and she can play the little Bayou Boy Man, the Blue Bayou song. This man, if he drinks, he's going to become like the devil came down to Georgia. And what did the devil do when he was drinking bourbon? So such are the things about solutions for intimate partner violence. And to all the men on the pin and the young things, first of all, I would caution you, my friend, about the shortcomings of alcohol. Alcohol makes you do, like, most of the mistakes you're going to make in your life are going to be under the state of drunkenness. Because you lose your sensible nature, your conscious nature, and you're functioning like on your little beast of impulsiveness. And second is learn how to communicate, be very sure. And third is prenuptial agreement. I'm not going to talk about this consent API too, where you can have like a consent thing. So if somebody wants to get intimate, you can have like a consent, maybe a level of consent, duration of consent. We have to create like a workflow, because if people want to get intimate, then we have to address all these issues right before they become problems, right at the beginning, when they are not problems. Because if when things are become problems, we got to address them right at the getting into the relationship, the intimate relationship violence prevention. So it has to be downloaded right at the beginning. So that is going to be part of my smart legislation, where we are going to talk about it right in the beginning, not in the, like it's going to be, I take you to be my lawfully wedded, sexual, intimate slave with the right to perform intimate violence on you, and then for the richer and the poor, and the poor and the richer, and until things other then the thing, it becomes all like vain, empty words, without realizing the consequences of what's going to happen next. There's no correlation between getting into a contract. You got to know what all you're getting into, because the legal, the sociological repercussions are intense. There will be the demise of you. When you get intimate with somebody, they have full access to all your wealth. You are opening up all your assets, all your wealth, your whole life, your well-being, your socialness, your happiness, your human rights, your sexual rights, everything is open to this person. So you better know what kind of liability you are inviting with such kind of opening the floodgates, the doors. And lastly, one last aspect is we got to start looking at gender Because gender is fluid. Today a man, tomorrow a woman, tomorrow a woman, today a man. Like even like a man in California gave birth. Look it up. It's clinically true. A man in California gave birth. A man with a large penile object and a whole lot of gear, landing gear, gave birth. So, yeah, we have that with intimate partner violence. So it is mostly testosterone, communication, consumption of alcohol, and such other solutions for intimate partner violence. It's very likely, less likelihood or 0 to nil likelihood that somebody is going to commit any kind of act of violence when they are not under the influence of alcohol. Because yeah, you're upset. Yes, somebody has touched like a real raw nerve. Yes, somebody has stepped on the tiger's tail. Yes, somebody has stepped on the stingrays, stepped on the stingray. Stingrays are very delicate. If you step on them in the slime on the ocean, they're going to get like legal. The reflexes like they turn around and they inject your heart with a little shard or a little spike. It's natural. So, but human beings, we have developed control. We live in a society. That's what we are. We are not like mangy mad dogs. But when you drink and you are under the thing, that consciousness is gone. And if somebody steps on that stingray or steps on the tiger's tail or steps on that raw nerve or like touches the wrong nerve or like even the thing under altered state, there is going to be violence. But as usual, life is a little hard thing. People really do not want to solve anything. They do not want solutions. All they want to do is hop and hop and hop and hop and hop and hop about flashback. And also, this is where the legal system is a failure, because the legal system, they just want to talk about matters that can't be tangible. There are certain aspects I can claim to feel pain for the rest of my life. And there's nothing on earth that you can prove to say that I don't feel any pain. I can be innocent, but if somebody says that I'm guilty, and if, like in sexual matters, in matters of intimacy, how is the truth established when there's no person, witness? It usually goes by what is one person saying by hearsay, and we know the merits of hearsay, but yet we can't. So all those things it needs to be addressed in smart legislation, in defining society's understanding about what is intimate, the cost of intimacy, the liability of intimacy, the effects of intimacy, the responsibilities of intimacy, all need to be addressed right before a person gets intimate. So such are my solutions and thoughts about intimacy, intimate violence prevention solutions. Because let me leave you with this thought. First, animals to have sex or be intimate or intimately reproduce are sharks. Have you seen the mating ritual of a shark? Have you now? Have you seen shark porn? Yeah, they have it like just after Shark Week, they have Shark Porn Week. Go look at some Shark Porn Week and you will see the intimate violence. For a female shark to get into the mood or get into the fertility or one of those things, part of the reproduction is a little amount of violence. So Mr. Shark, he approaches Miss Shark and he bites her on the side. Like he bites her like a good nibble, like gap. He bites on and clings onto the sand and says, "Ah, I got you." And then she gets excited and all that, and then they have sex. Without the bear, there ain't no sex. The man just can't bear. I don't like you, Shaq. You just can't bear hard enough, like it don't feel good when you're back. So the batting is very essential to the sexual program of chefs. And sexual evolution, sexual evolution or the mating evolution. First of all, sex started in sharks and fish. Before that, we all produced asexually. So that's the fundamental part of matings, was shark biting the side of a female shark, and then they're mating, and then it's done and over, and then you go and stay the hell away from me, and I will stay the hell away from you. If you come close to me, I'm going to bite you and bite another side of your fin tail off. Those are the consent formulas and workflows that sharks have, where evolutionarily we are born from like sharkly substances and sharkly animals. So I wonder if we have like a shark intimacy violence prevention program. 2. And same with the lions. Have you seen the lions and the lionesses making up? Okay, we're not going to justify any of those violence programs. This is not like a fun thing to do. But so to cover myself and repeat myself, there were like 3 main tangents to go that I went off on the central force of intimate violence prevention program solutions. 1 is alcohol. Alcohol is the fuel that flames the intimate violence. 2nd is communication. 3rd is consent. And 4th is getting to liability. And 5th is getting intimate for the right reasons. Get intimate with somebody when you're consciously aware, rather than you're in an unconscious state where you're letting your little beast make decisions for you. Try and get to know your program and your lover over a cup of coffee rather than, getting drunk and loose. And then the other one is express yourself. Learn how to express yourself assertively. This is another secret about Canada. I want to talk about you can't function in Canada unless you can read, especially English. Yes, you can function. That's how you can tell if a society, if a civilization is assertive or passive-aggressive. You can tell the level of passive-aggressiveness of a person's house is in the number of signs that they put up. You can tell the passive-aggressiveness of an institution by the number of signs that they put up. Like if you go to somebody's talk about wipe the sweetie if you're pissy and all those things, and all those smart-ass things, you can tell the passive-aggressive level of a person by the number of signs that you see around their house. Like if you're going to a renter and you're going to somebody's house, you see like, oh, you don't do this, pick up after yourself, your dog is an animal beast, do some yoga, pick up the poop. All those things are a sign of passive-aggressive behavior, because you are acting very aggressive, but you're doing it in a very passive way. So the number of signs that you see around are indeed a reflection of the level of passive-aggressive communication that you can expect from this smiley face person who does not have the numbnuts to tell you, you pissed around the seat, my friend, well, it'll be nice for you to clean it up. They have this freaking sign up. So don't get involved with somebody with more than 1 sign. Welcome. Same with people who have more than 2 or 3 bumper stickers. The wackiness and the aggressive and the unsaid, unaddressed issues that the person has is directly proportional to the number of bumper stickers they have. Yeah, when I'm driving around, I drive around all over this country, man. Like everywhere in Canada, I think you see the number of bumper stickers, you think you're smart and all the thing, but you whack up, you see, then you go and see the driver. You correlate the driver with the number of bumper stickers, you will see the whacked outness. More than two, that's like a red signal, like beep, 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 beep. Yeah, Indian's parents, this is the candidate. She's going to either be the victim or she's going to be like a perpetrator. Because there are a lot of unaddressed issues that you have to say, that you have not said, that you do not feel the ability to assertively say and express yourself. There you go, my friend. The solutions. I'm going to send it off to Mr. Matt Galloway. But again, CBC don't think. CBC is funded mostly by the Seagram sisters, by all the anonymous donations. Yeah, CBC is mostly funded on bootleg money. You say,